Hey, what is up? What?
Oh,
Oh, you're good.
sorry.
I mean, I like to do a little bit of banter in before we start, but we didn't really get into that much banter, so I just jumped right in. So let's banter a bit. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm very anxious. I haven't been on Zoom in a while, but I'm glad it's you guys because you guys you were some of the first people I really started seeing around and hanging out with via Zoom back in the day. And and you guys, you're just so welcoming and just like you're very supportive. So even though I'm anxious right now, because I mean that's like who isn't anxious when they're in comedy? Am I right? I mean,
Yeah.
gosh, I feel the anxiety right now. It's but I'm glad I'm with you guys because you guys make me feel comfortable. Anyway,
Well, we appreciate that. In fact, we were reminiscing about our Zoom days, and you were like a person who we saw like on other Zooms. I think we may have seen you on Disaster before we really knew you and stuff. And we're like, oh man, she is so cool and so funny. We want to be her friend.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
that makes me so happy. Oh, you guys
Oh
are
yeah.
awesome. And disaster Mike. So that was on when was your mic? You guys were on
We were
Mondays?
on Fridays. Disaster was on Wednesdays, I think.
Okay. And then they were on Wednesdays, you were Fridays, and then maybe they moved to Mondays at one point.
Well, maybe they were Mondays. I don't remember. I think they were maybe Mondays. Maybe Rachel was Wednesdays.
Oh my God, that's right. How long ago was that? Like 20 years ago?
Oh my
Too
gosh.
long ago.
Oh, and then there was the backline on Tuesdays. I think
Yeah,
that's
that's right. There
oh
was. And
God.
there was Meat Slap somewhere in there too.
Mhm.
Me slap. I think I only went to that one once. I don't know why, because it was so much fun and I love the whole like meat thing because that's bacon. I love
Yeah, slap that meat together.
yeah, slap it. I don't know. What? Slap it.
Hell yeah. Well, with that banter out of the way, what is up? Welcome to the Hypothetical Comedy Podcast. I am Funky Sam Medina,
And I am Athena Rodriguez.
and we're here with comedian, improviser, and awesome person Dana Whissen.
Thank you. It's so good to be here, guys. Thank you so much. Glad that banter is out of the way.
Oh man, me too. It was just like a weight lifted off my shoulders.
Oh, thank God. Banter is just like maybe one or two levels, two or three levels above small talk because small talk is ridiculous, but banter can be fun. Like with you guys, it's fun because
Yeah.
we're all silly, but some people, there's no way I want to banter with them. Hot day.
Most of our one-on-one conversations are just banter.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think that, and that's like part of being a comedian, right? Like being able to banter with people. Like I, I don't know about you guys, but I have a hard time talking to people who like work in like business and like, in like tall office buildings. Like,
Yeah.
Not relatable.
Exactly.
yeah,
You're like,
relatable at all.
where do we
Yeah.
meet in the middle?
Yeah.
Like, is your office building doing a comedy show? Because
Yeah. Does it cost like $3 to get in? I can deal with that.
hell yeah, hell yeah. So what have you been up to, Dana? I know you're like kind of everywhere right now. You're super in demand.
Thank you. Right now I am not up to much. I just bought some cottage cheese today.
Ooh, moving up in
Large
the world.
what it's yeah, well, I went from small curd to large curd.
Oh,
None of that
baby.
low fat stuff for me. I mean, I low fat is the way to go, but when I grew up, or I currently am still growing up in a house that has low fat peanut butter and low fat cottage cheese. And you know what? Our taste buds deserve better, but I don't want to insult anyone who
I
likes
do
that stuff.
agree. I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever had low fat peanut butter in my life.
Oh, I mean, if you've never had peanut butter, I mean, listen, the only peanut butter I eat is from the grocery store. I'm sure there are better peanut butters out there, but
Same.
yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I feel bad that I'm insulting food,
I
but
mean, it's not an insult. You're just giving your opinion. I've had natural peanut butter, but I wasn't a big fan. It wasn't like sugary enough, I guess.
yeah, that it's not sugary enough, and it has like an extra sauce in it. It's like I don't want sauce in my peanut butter.
I know who wants to have to mix their peanut butter. It's an
Ugh.
extra step.
Yeah, I mean, aren't we too busy like making salads to mix our peanut butter? Well, not me. I don't know about you guys, but salads are not in my repertoire of food.
No, actually, Athena makes a great salad. Open the bag, pour it into the bowl, and we're good to go.
Oh, it's
Such
a
a fast
pre-made
process.
What was that?
so it was it a pre-made salad?
Yeah. That's usually the way to go. We get some fun ones.
What's in it?
Oh
like nuts?
man.
Oh, the one that we've been like digging a lot is called Sunflower Crunch. And it has
Ooh.
like little bits of kale and I don't know, some hard cabbage thing or something. And then it has
Ooh.
like sunflower seeds and lemon poppy seed dressing. It's really yummy. I
It's
like
really
it.
good. One of our friends turned us on to it.
Where do you get that? It's really good.
Same place you get the peanut butter at the grocery store.
What? No.
Yeah.
They're in different
Wait.
sections though.
Okay, so I mean, if it's in the vegetable aisle, I'm gonna need someone to take me, show me a map because I haven't been there in a while. Not sure, but that sounds really good. I love sunflower seeds. What? Okay. I don't want to run over the podcast or whatever the saying is, but what else do you guys eat? Because I need to learn like what to buy. That's not Jack in the Box.
On Mondays, I'm just kidding.
Seriously, if you want to tell me your entire meal plan, oh man, I will follow the entire thing. And show me what's in your closet and in your bathroom cabinets because I love it.
Well, I have a laptop now, so that's possible. We can just do a little tour of the cabinets.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And we eat a lot of good stuff. Athena's a really good cook. She specializes a lot in Mexican food. She'll make like tacos and tamales and things like that. Oh, one thing that she recently learned was Spanish rice in the rice cooker.
Oh yeah.
And it comes out amazing.
Game changer.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's as good as like when you make it in the pot on the stove, but it's so much easier because you literally just dump all the ingredients in the rice cooker, put the rice cooker on, and then it's completely cooked. Everything's done.
It's just like hands off. You just put it in. You can go just like do Zoom or something just for a little bit.
Hell yeah. Which is great for me because, with like fibro, there's a lot of things that I have to make and kind of like factor in my accessibility, like, do I have enough energy to make this whole ass thing? Can I just...
Am I going to remember to check on it in 20 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah. Okay. Do you ever do that with toasters? I've noticed that I can't use toasters because I do forget about them, even if they pop on their own. I don't know. That's something I learned recently. I don't know if you can relate to that, Athena or Sam.
I'm pretty alert when I'm using the toaster. I'm just waiting for it, just standing next to it. Get my peanut butter or my butter or whatever I'm going to use ready, and then I just kind of wait for it to pop.
Okay, so you put the peanut butter and the butter in the toaster. Got it. I'm going to try that.
Oh, shit.
Well, next two, not quite in.
Oh, okay. I'm inspired by you guys and the food, like the tacos and the rice, because I am a terrible cook, but I really want to get better. So that rice sounds easy, I think, like a rice cooker.
Yeah. Do you have a rice cooker?
I don't know what I have. There's some sort of bowl in there.
Yeah. Go through the cabinets and see what's there and see what you can do with it.
Can I make rice with a knife? Because I think that's all I
oh, no. I mean, you're very good at improvise. You're a very good improviser. I can't even talk. So I'm sure you can improvise a pretty good meal with what you have in the kitchen as far as appliances.
Well, thank you for saying that. I've never done improv with food items, but you know what? Sounds like a good improv exercise.
That would be a good. Can you imagine if you're like, wow, you're a chef and you cook really well?
That actually would be a really fun YouTube series. Improv in the kitchen.
Ooh, yeah. Yes, anding the salt. Should I?
Do I have more salt? Yes, and.
Yeah, I think I yes anded too much salt in my eggs the other day, but I do you ever do that? Like where you maybe you can't relate to this, but something you're making is disgusting and you're like, I'm going to go through with it and eat it. I bet that happens to you, Athena, because Sam said you were a world-class cook, so that happens?
Well, you got to practice. Like, okay, so I had seen this really cool recipe and it looked kind of hard, but I figured, I could wing it and do it. And it was basically like you cook down ground beef, and then you shred potatoes and you mold the potatoes around the ground beef. And then you
Ooh.
cook that, and it's supposed to be like a nice, like crispy potato meatball thing in the middle. And it was so gross
What?
when I took it out of the oven. It smelled gross. It looked gross. When I cut
Oh.
it, it was so gross. And I was like, I'm like, honey,
Was
you
it
don't
like
have to eat
slimy?
it.
I don't even remember. I don't even remember. I blocked it out of my memory.
Oh my gosh, good, because that was very
Did I like it
traumatizing.
though? Did I like it?
No,
Oh,
it
you did
smelled
I
eat
mean,
it?
how
weird.
could you mess up potatoes and beef?
It happened.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, like what is it? Because like, was it cooked all the way through? It
It
was
was
it just a
cooked.
weird mixture?
No, it was cooked all the way through. I think what got it was the potatoes, because you have to
Okay.
shred the potatoes, and potatoes turn pink when they're cut, and then they get all wet, and then you're like,
Yeah.
and it makes you squeeze out all the moisture. And I don't know if I squeezed out not enough, and then there was still moisture, so it made this
Oh.
weird. Oh, it was awful.
Ooh.
It
So
was
But
just
freeze
awful.
dried potatoes is what we need.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
We
Oh,
maybe
love
mashed
those.
potato would be better.
Yeah, maybe molding the mashed potato around the meat.
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just next time you make it, just put a towel in there with the balls,
Oh,
and
that's a good
then
idea.
it just like
Now that I
there's
think about it, she likes to mold things a lot. She makes this thing where it's like a hard boiled egg with beef molded around it.
Oh, a Scotch egg. Have you ever heard of that, Dana?
I love that's what I was thinking of when you mentioned the potato
Yeah,
meatball right before that. I homemade Scotch eggs sound absolutely amazing.
they're so
Did you say Scotch egg
good.
salad?
No, they sound amazing, but
Oh, they sound
Scotch egg
amazing. Yeah,
salad.
no, they
Oh
do.
yeah, what is Scotch egg salad? It's just Scotch eggs with random
It's just like
dressing.
it's just like potato salad with beef in it.
Oh my god, that's
I don't
so
know.
good.
I improvised that. I'm sorry. I take it
Oh,
back.
good job. Ooh, that's
Thanks.
a nice meal. Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm learning.
Oh man,
Improv in the
damn.
kitchen with Dana Whissen.
Woo.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I don't. Okay, I mean, I as much as I would love to, yes, and that every time I cook. Okay, every 8 out of 10 times I cook, I set off the smoke alarm.
Oh, damn.
So I I don't know. Improv with Dana might end with
Fire
some.
department.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep.
A rice
Yep.
cooker would be totally good for you, though. Set it and forget it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of like subtle, like
Yeah.
subtle. Okay, I like that.
It's like, I'm not going to remember this, but I'll hear it beeping when it's ready.
I love that. That's kind of like
Yeah.
that's like life. The same thing.
It's like I may not remember it, but I'll hear it beep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a good model for life. So with the risk of getting off the food topic, Dana, were
Yeah.
you born and raised in Phoenix? Is that where you're from?
Born, raised, will probably be here for as long as my mental health and fears keep me confined to the state of Arizona. Yep.
Dang.
Wow, that's cool. What was it like for you living in Arizona as a kid? Like, I would imagine it's super hot there. Isn't it like desert?
Yeah, it's super desert, super hot. Like right now, between like November and March is when the weather is awesome. It gets super cold, but it's just like the best. And then between April and then whatever the other months are, it's just super hot, terrible. Don't want to go outside. Have to
Wow.
consider wearing tank tops on stage, which is always feels awful, but I got to do it. And it's yeah, but I love Phoenix. I've lived here my whole life, and I've only done comedy here. Haven't done it out of state yet or anything.
Oh wow, that surprises me. Just because you're so like funny, I figured you'd be traveling for comedy and stuff.
Thank you. It's a big goal of mine. I'm a big procrastinator, and I just am afraid of everything, and I just like put things
Dang.
off. But yeah.
Yeah, she is absolutely.
Okay. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, I'm afraid of everything, traveling especially, but I want to do it soon and like I want to come out to California because I know like you guys are out there. I think that's where you are, Pacific
Yeah,
time.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would love to do like comedy in Denver or just somewhere in Colorado.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, Denver. it looks like it's a pretty good comedy scene there too.
Mhm.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
weed, snow, and comedy.
Oh, the three, the triple threat.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
And
were you were doing improv before stand up? Is that right?
yeah, I did improv for about 5-6 years before I started stand up. 4 or 5 years.
How does that something you just like decided that you liked and you wanted to get into that?
Um, can you say that again? Sorry. Well, my brain processes a bird that just flew by my window.
Yeah. Um, how did you discover improv and like decide you wanted to do it?
Oh, okay. So I did like sketch comedy in college for a year before I decided I'm not good at college. I don't want this in my life. And then I went to a Second City touring show. Second City, the like Chicago improv company, or I think it's Chicago and LA and elsewheres. Um
Yeah.
I saw a Second City touring show in Phoenix and I was so impressed by them. Like they were doing this thing improv based on pictures in a slideshow and I'd never seen that before and they were coming up with really quick like punchlines like and I was like, "Oh my god, that's amazing. I want to do that." And then my sister that same day sent me a Groupon. So this was like 2011, I think. She sent me a Groupon for an improv class, the Torch Theater in Phoenix, a great long form improv school. They were just like starting up, and so I took the class, dropped out after one session because I was terrified.
As we do, as we do.
Yeah, it was terrifying, and then felt super guilty, but really craved whatever they were offering because I'd always wanted to do it. I'd done sketch comedy, but not improv. And then eventually went back and I fell in love with it.
That's incredible. So and you also mentioned that you're kind of afraid of everything. Did improv kind of help you come out of your shell a little bit and socialize a little bit better?
Yeah, it definitely did. And it's weird how that happens, but it happens for so many people is like, even though improv is absolutely terrifying, like, I mean, even now I've been doing it maybe 10 or so years on and off. Oh no, I don't wait, no, 2011. I can't do math. It's still terrifying as fuck. So, but yeah, it does help with it's helped with my confidence on and off stage. It's helped me with saying yes and to more things than just improv, like
Oh,
saying it,
nice.
yeah, like to socializing, to even in conversation, because conversation is hard, like because I interrupt a lot, and then add Zoom to the mix, it's like boom, 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 boom. So it's and it's so improv, yeah, and improv is just like it's hard, it's scary, and it's intimidating. Like watching like really good improvisers because they're really smart, and it's like I can't do what they do. Like their brains, I don't know if it's because they don't clog their brains with weed or sugar or all the things that are currently on my desk right next to my computer right now. But I don't know how they do it. But it's just fun because I think it does something to your brain that like heals your brain. I don't know. Does something good.
I like it.
Yeah, it gives you those endorphins. That definitely heals your brain.
Yeah, like Legally Blonde. She said that, right? Your
Yep.
brain
I
heals.
couldn't tell you. I definitely didn't watch that
Happy
movie.
people don't go shooting people or something.
Yep, that's it. They don't kill people. They get haircuts. I don't remember.
So what was it about sketch comedy that you did not like that you did like in improv? Like,
Excuse me. It's not that I didn't like it. I just did it at in school, and then I was the youngest person in the sketch group. So, and I just I've never been good at like being in big sketch or improv groups, especially ones that are already established. I'm just very my type of play is very absurd, and I also don't pay attention on stage. and it's like, so it's a thing. But that's it. It's just,
Isn't that what you're supposed to do though? Pay attention to other people.
that's exactly what you're supposed to do. I mean, I pay attention to a point, but like, I don't know. I would love. It's fun. But like, okay. So when I did sketch though, I did sketch for a year, and then I didn't make it back the next year. They were like, "Fuck you, Dana." No, they were really nice.
You don't pay attention to anything we say.
Yeah, probably. No, they were like, I don't remember what the reason was, but so, and then I just kind of stopped after that. I kind of stopped doing comedy for a few years, and then improv came along, and now like I would love to get into sketch again, but I don't like writing with people. That's the thing. Like I would have to do it all on my own. Like I don't know. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble or talk.
Absolutely. Do you have how did you go from improv to like stand-up comedy?
There were some stand-up comics in one of my improv classes, and they're still around. One is still around. I mean, they're both alive, but one is still around stand-up wise. Just had to add that. And
thank you. I was worried.
Yeah, just had to let you know.
Yeah.
And I started going to stand-up shows because we're kind of in that world. I had crushes on like a bunch of the stand-up comics, a bunch of the and I had no game, but I would go to the show and just sit there and watch them like, oh, but I also like I was competing with them mentally. I'm like, I could do what they're doing. They're funny. And then I just eventually started it and kind of took a break from improv for a while to focus on stand-up. So, and then eventually went back and started doing both.
That is really cool.
How was your first stand-up experience?
It was really good. I used my note cards, but everyone on the show was allowed to, because it was called a social media show. So the host, Genevieve Rice, she runs the Bird City Comedy Festival in Phoenix. Lost my train of thought. She and a local comedian, Anthony Decimito, ran a show where they picked people that they were friends with on social media who posted funny stuff, and we performed those funny posts as yeah. So
wow.
It was really cool. So yeah, we got to use note cards, thank God, because I wouldn't have done. I did stand up for a long time with notes. I guess I still do, but like, do you guys use notes on stage, or like, what are your thoughts on using notes on stage?
Well, I've been doing it long enough where I can look at my notes up to the point where I'm going onto stage. Plus, I'm not doing, I'm not doing, 30-minute sets or anything like that. And then sometimes I'll forget like one or two jokes out of what I wanted to do. But no, so I'll look at my notes up to the point where I'm about to hit the stage.
Yeah. And I feel like if you need your notes, then just use your notes. Because I have a new like perspective on it, because in 2019 we started doing comedy again, and I had just had like a heat stroke, and it made my brain fog even worse. So when I was going on stage, all the jokes that I had been doing, like I knew them on the top of my head and everything was fine. I found myself blanking completely on them. So I needed the notes. So I know that there's so many reasons why people need the note or the bullet points or any of that stuff, because it doesn't mean they didn't write it. Like, that's what I see. Like, they wrote that. So just because they need it in front of them doesn't mean it degrades their, comedic value, so to speak.
Yeah, that is so true. And I've seen a lot of that. I've seen a lot of people like shame comics for using their notes, or just comics overall feeling like guilt or shame for using notes. And it's like, there are a lot of comics who, like you said, had like an issue with brain fog or heat stroke, or oh, or maybe they're older. There are a lot of like older comics who incorporate that into their sets, which is cool. They're like, hey, I'm 95 years old. That is why yeah, I like that, like Sam, like, yeah, go look at your notes like right up to you go on stage. I'm still like for like shows, like bigger shows where like I do usually like 10 to 12 minutes. I never do my set in order, but it's all like one liners, so I have an idea of what chunks go where.
Yeah,
But
I do the exact same thing because my jokes are really
yeah.
short too, and so I just kind of like I just have all my jokes in my head. I just kind of pull them one at a time. Or I think I'll go for this one now. This one sets up this one, things like that. Yeah.
And that's really fun too, like, because doesn't that kind of like make it feel like your set is new and fresh, even
yeah, even if it's the same jokes I told the day before, they're in a different order, and it's just some of them maybe there's a couple that I'm not doing, that I'm doing a couple different ones or whatever. But yeah, it completely makes it feel fresh when I'm doing those sometimes.
Hell yeah.
And the segues are different, and because you're saying it in a different way, it almost makes you what's the word, more inspired to put a different tag on it sometimes, or punch it up in a different way. So
yeah,
I like that.
I definitely write a lot of tags on stage. Like I'll say a joke, and then I'll just kind of soak up the laughter for a second, and then I'll just say something else, and then I'll go, oh, okay, whatever. It'll just come out. Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome. Do you like, when you do that, do you record yourself so you remember what you said, or do you like immediately write it down, or how do you remember?
I usually just try to remember. Sometimes I record it, sometimes I'll write it down like right away, but for the most part I'll just try to remember it.
Okay. What do you do, Athena? Do you like record yourself or anything, or
well, sometimes I record myself, but it's so hard to like listen to me after.
Yeah, no, it really is.
My gosh.
Me too.
I'm just like, shut up. Like,
it's the worst. I mean, I'll listen if you want someone to listen to you, and you don't have to. I'll listen to you. It'll be like, hey, Athena, you sound great.
Right, just write down all the tags that I say, and
right. Just tell me what happened.
Yeah, seriously.
I like blink out on stage. Like,
is it left?
Like? Yeah, it's so weird. She like blinks out, so she'll be like, "Oh, did I do okay? Did people laugh?" I'm like, "Yeah, everybody was laughing. It was really good."
So weird. Like, I'm in the moment, and I hear things like laughter and stuff, but when I get off stage, it's like, "Whoa, what just happened?" Like. I'm like, did I do good? Did I do my amount of time? Was I on it? Am I okay?
Which is weird because she also does tarot card readings for people.
Oh yeah.
And so she's like a medium, right? And she can talk to like spirits and things. And so she'll do these tarot card readings, and she'll talk to people's loved ones and everything. And then when it's over, she just forgets everything.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that I can understand, because I tell her that's because you're the telephone, right? The telephone isn't supposed to remember the conversation. The person on the other side is supposed to remember the conversation, not the telephone. This isn't the government tapping in here or anything. But it's the weird part is that carries over to her comedy somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So is it like when it happens when you're doing comedy, like when you blank or when you don't remember what happened, do you know, like, is it because of adrenaline? Like, is it because of fear?
It's because, I've been doing this for over 10 years now, and it feels like the first time every time I go up. So every time I go up, I'm shaking, I'm nervous. It doesn't matter how seasoned I am or how like long I've been doing it. It still feels like my body goes in full in like fight or flight mode. So I think that's part of it when I'm on stage, is that I'm so like, I don't know if it's like nervous, excited, or anxiety, but the combination makes me just like get through it. And you would never be able to tell while I'm on stage. I look completely in it.
Yeah, she does. She looks completely confident and in control.
Wow. Is that
wild?
Is that what disassociating is? And am I saying that word correctly?
I think it is.
What that is?
I think it is to an extent. It's
Okay.
like a weird protective layer I put on myself. I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. I feel like I might relate to that in social situations, because I'll find myself kind of like, I'll realize afterwards, like, oh, I was talking to this person, but I feel like I was kind of floating outside of my body looking at something
Wow.
else,
Yeah.
and I don't know what happened or how I responded. So, but that's interesting that that happens on stage. I've heard that from some other comics who
Oh,
they said that
wow.
they not necessarily forgetting or what happened on stage, or kind of disappearing. I don't know if that's the right word, but they said that, yeah, it feels like the first time every time, as far as like, the pre-show
The
horror.
nerves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get a lot of nerves too before I go on. But usually, like once I'm like in the pocket, once I'm getting a few laughs, I can kind of like let loose and just kind of be me out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
absolutely.
ever get like, okay, I'm just gonna say it because it just popped into my head and I'm being authentic. Do you ever like fart on stage, or have you ever almost farted on stage? Because that is a fear of mine.
I don't think so. I don't think I have. I feel like your body is in a different mode when you're on stage, kind of.
Yeah.
And like can you really, like, would you be able to piss yourself on stage, Like I have never been to a point where like I've had to pee on stage bad enough to where it was a problem.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if maybe your body kind of like not necessarily shuts that down, but kind of like puts it on standby mode or something while you're performing.
Standby mode. Yeah, I like that. I'm glad. Hopefully, it'll remain in standby mode.
Yeah, well, because your body's focusing on so many other things at the moment.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's such a good. That makes so much sense.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I always wonder.
I've never gone on stage like having to pee though either.
Oh yeah,
Because
I do.
do you
Because I'm
yeah.
feel
too nervous to do anything else. I'm just like standing there going, oh my God, I just gotta hold it together.
or even like having to fart? I don't think I've ever gone on stage like having to fart. I don't know. I mean, you do a show called Fart Talk, or you used to anyway. So
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that was so fun.
that was really fun. I used to enjoy that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Have
that was
you have you farted on stage?
no. Thankfully not, but I don't trust my body.
Me either. I don't trust farts anymore.
Yeah, that's another
I
thing too.
used
It's like
to.
if you got to fart on stage, you got to hold it, because what if it's something that you shouldn't
Yeah.
let out of your body?
Exactly. But there are some where it's like, you're like, oh man, this is one. Do you ever get, okay, I don't know, I don't know if you guys are even comfortable talking about going in depth with farts, but I'll just ask
I
anyway.
mean, why
Like,
not?
okay.
It's like half our conversations.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. We like the fart talk.
Good. Thank you. I'm glad. I forgot what the question. Oh yeah, but sometimes they're like surprise farts where it's like, I didn't even know that was in there. But like, and so that's what I fear on stage. Because how do you get out of that? And then especially as a woman, like, people will still be like, oh God, ladies can't fart. And I don't know, I have fears about things that haven't happened. So I don't know.
Oh, you know what? When I first started doing comedy, there's this comic that we really like named Gina Ritter. And Gina was doing jokes about how women don't fart.
Oh.
And I was after her, and I went on stage, and my opening joke was, whoever said women don't fart never had to go on stage after Gina Ritter.
I remember that. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, you had that was the perfect joke. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Oh
I really
they razz
enjoyed it.
each other a lot though. They used to razz each other
Yeah.
so much at
Yeah.
the mics. And so like there's even like a picture that I love so much.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
has Gina with her microphone and she's sitting down and she's addressing the crowd and everything. And then Sam's walking behind her and he's putting the bunny ears behind her.
It was this show that the show kind of went to shit. There wasn't that many people there. She was sitting in this chair, and I was just like went behind her and just did bunny ears, and then somebody took a picture while she was talking.
Oh, Where was the show?
It was in this burger place that we used to produce shows at called Tops Burgers and Grill.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was fun. It was fun for, we did it for like a year. We did a show like probably once a month or once every other month or something for about a year. Like 2011 though, like a long time ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That did you like doing like monthly shows? I've never produced a monthly show, but that it seems like it's fun, but like a lot of work.
Yeah, well, at the time it was in San Mateo, and we didn't have a car, so we were taking the BART there, and so we were getting home like at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, and so that part wasn't very fun. But I really enjoyed because it was a burger place, right? And he had bought curtains, he bought a big banner and everything, and then there was hooks in the ceiling, all this little metal hooks that just kind of stayed there. So I'd get there early and I would hang the curtains and hang the banner and everything like that. And I'll tell you this: when you're producing a monthly show, everybody's your friend.
Oh, really? Like
yeah, because everybody wants to be on
like
it.
comics?
Yeah, all the comics are your friend because they all want to be on it.
Oh my God. Did you like take advantage of that? Like, hey friend, one by
I felt super popular at the time.
Oh man, yeah, that is a way to kind of like get some power too. Like, hey,
Oh,
Hell yeah.
we never saw it really that way though. We were more excited about being able to provide a spot for people.
Yeah, we were. It was really fun.
Were like really into the idea of, being able to have a place for people to try their shit out. And we still have like really like long lasting friendships for the comics that we put up on those times.
Yeah, we do.
And they've gone like way like so far past. These comics are like, it's amazing to see people evolve from where you met them to like their current
especially
state.
like people like 10 years later.
Yeah. And it seems like it looks like you guys have done that with Hypothetical Comedy too. Like, when did you start that? Was it during the pandemic or prior to?
No, it was before. So I've told the story in the show a couple of times, so I'll make it kind of quick. We were doing a show at the San Jose Improv, and the host is always like, hey, what do you want me to say about you? And I told her some whatever. Hey, say this, whatever. I don't care. And Athena does this joke where she would always say, talk about her cheating boyfriend.
Oh.
And the punch was that it was with a guy, right? That was the punch.
Oh.
And so people always would tell me, things like that. Okay. One of my friends, Birdman, I remember him yelling across the room, that's why they call him Funky.
Oh.
Different things like that. And so it came to a point where whoever I was next to, no matter where I was, I would lean to the person next to me and say, this is a hypothetical situation.
Oh, okay.
And so we were at the San Jose Improv. It was a packed house. Between the two of us, we packed that house ourselves that night. And she was on stage. I was next. She was doing the cheating boyfriend joke. And I told the host, I was like, hey, I want you to forget everything I told you. Go out there and say, this next comic wants me to tell you that Athena's cheating boyfriend joke was a hypothetical situation. And she did, and it blew the roof off the place.
Oh, nice.
And so hypothetical was kind of always like our little go-to word, And then in 2019, when we got back into comedy after almost a 4-year hiatus, we decided we were going to be, our brand together was just going to be called Hypothetical Comedy. And that evolved to a show that we were doing at Tommy T's. We did it, I think, 3 times or 2 times before the pandemic happened, a live hypothetical comedy show.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And so then when the pandemic happened, we just kind of transitioned everything from in person to online, and we just kind of took the name online.
Wow. Because now you guys, don't you have a few podcasts and you still do like game nights and stuff like that?
Yeah, we don't do game night every week anymore. We do it, every couple of weeks. But yeah, we still do game nights. We just stopped doing the open mic at the end of last year, but we were doing it for 3 years online.
Damn.
Every week. It was really fun. Yeah. But people going back to their lives and stuff and getting off Zoom a little bit. So it was kind of time.
Yeah. Yeah, it was hard going back, or it was hard or sad realizing like, oh, I haven't done consistent Zoom shows in a while. And then, a year later, it's like, oh no, I haven't been on Zoom in forever.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess speaking of Zoom, What was it like for you? Because you were doing improv, you were doing stand up. The pandemic hits. What was that like for you?
Um, I mean, it it was it was okay. It was
That's good. You
yeah,
survived.
yeah. God, I don't even remember like what I was doing right before. Um, but yeah, I guess it was an easy transition because I was online all the time anyway. And then I think like I did the disaster mic backline. Those might have been the first few I did.
Yeah,
And
I can see that because you would probably knew Devonte and Chris before the pandemic.
yeah, yeah, because yeah, we were in the same comedy scene. So
Did you do Disaster Mike? Because originally this is going to be a disaster was on Skype before they even put it on Zoom. Did you do it on
whoa.
Skype ever?
Yeah, I think I did one on
Wow.
yeah, I did one on Skype, and then uh, two comedians from Phoenix, Kate Burrell and April Walterscheid.
Okay, I
They
know
both
both of them.
okay. They both ran. I think they were also Skype mics, and so I did those two. And I remember like just sitting in my chair with my phone in front of me, being like, "This is the weirdest thing ever. What the heck am I doing?" And it ended up being a blast. And like how seeing how many people joined the Zooms, like joined the mics, like after a few months, it was like, whoa, I hope it
Yeah.
stays this way forever. This is the best.
It was really like, I mean, despite what was happening in the world, the heyday of the Zoom comedy days was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was so much fun. And then the game nights, the what were the joke boat?
Joke Boat and
Yeah.
Quiplash.
Quiplash.
Yeah,
Oh
there
my
was other ones too, but those are the main ones. Those are the important ones.
yeah, those were so fun. And I always like those because I'm not like, it goes back to the whole I've never been good with like groups really. I'm good with groups if I just sit there and don't say anything, but I still enjoy it. So like I always like the game nights because I would get like a burrito or something or get a bunch of burritos and then get some weed and then some dessert and then have like a drawing pad and then have your quiplash on and then I would just enjoy sitting there listening to everyone joke around and talk and
Yeah.
yeah, it was so
And
much
you're
fun.
just in the comfort of your own home at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
And you
this
guys
game that we play now. Well, I guess we played it for a while now, called Gardic Phone, and I think you would love that so
You would
much.
be so good at it.
It's a drawing game. Gartic.
Gardic. Okay.
Yeah, it's this drawing game where like it like for example, I'll write a topic, right? I'll write like Weekend at Bernie's whatever, right? And then you'll get the prompt and then you'll have to draw whatever you think Weekend at Bernie's looks like. And then
Oh,
Athena will get your drawing and then she'll have to with no context and she'll have to put a title to it. And then I
oh,
will get the title that Athena wrote with no context and I'll have to draw that.
oh
And
my
it just
God.
goes on and on and on as a chain. And it's so fun. It's so fun. It's
And then at
hilarious.
the end, it shows it kind of like two people messaging on a phone or like on
Yeah.
a group chat. And then you see their pictures, and then you finally go, oh, that's what they're trying to say with the
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so much fun.
Oh, it's so
That
good.
sounds so fun. Do you guys ever play it as just like the two of you, like as a fun date night on your
No, I
on
don't think it's fun enough with two people. I think you
okay.
have to have, two, four,
At
six
least,
people.
yeah, at least like four.
We I think the max is 14.
Is it the same company as like
No,
Joke
it's
Boat?
not. It's completely different.
Okay. That sounds
I'll
really
try to get you on it one time when we're playing it because it's really fun.
yeah, hell yeah. I'm excited to see Athena's drawings because
Oh,
like
she is so good. And
yeah.
her daughter, Athena's daughter, plays with us too, and she is really
Oh my
amazing at
God.
it.
And she's so funny. Her sense
Yeah,
of
her
Yeah?
humor is
drawings are
like
really funny.
so good. Oh,
Oh man.
she's
Yeah, that
fun.
sounds awesome.
I love it.
Yeah. Speaking of drawing, how did you get involved? Like, when did you start doing your art? Because your art is
Yes.
amazing.
Thank you. I started doing it when I was a kid and then just been I've always enjoyed drawing faces and drawing faces that are, weird looking faces,
Yeah.
because I have big circles under my eyes, and my eyes are often red because I'm often high. So I like drawing people like that. And
Based on what you know, exactly.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And
it's
so,
weird because faces are really hard for a lot of people to draw, and then you draw very well.
thank you. Yeah, faces and bodies. Bodies are so hard. Like, drawing like proportions and stuff. It's just like, oh God, I'm still not comfortable with drawing bodies, but yeah. And Athena, like, your art is freaking amazing. I remember you drew.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, you drew a picture of me. It was, I was Alpha. You drew a picture of me. Alphaba. Yeah, Alphaba from Wicked. I have an Alphaba tattoo.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was the coolest thing. And yeah, and then I saw you posted recently a picture of a box you painted.
Oh yeah.
Like a little treasure chest box. And I was like, damn, I wish that were a food so I could take a bite out of it. It looks so but you make the coolest stuff, like your earrings and your jewelry. Damn.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. I'm a big fan of your art. So hearing that from you really makes me feel so happy.
Hell yeah. I'm glad. Yeah. I love a good artist. Don't you? Artists.
Oh, yeah.
do.
Me too.
You know what also has been like really fun is, we get to see people evolve in their comedy, but when I see artists, it's almost like I get to see them evolve as artists as well. And I've seen how your art has, like, through the years, it's become different. I mean, it's very subtle, but it's different. And I just like, I can't wait to see, every time you like share your stuff, it just makes me so happy because
Thank you.
It's exciting. It's exciting to see other people's art for me personally.
Thank you. Yeah, it really is exciting. And it's exciting to see the different things that people do with their art. Like, with like your jewelry, that box. What is that box? What?
It's just like a little treasure box. It's a wooden treasure box. And then I used a wood burner to make the like line art on it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love boxes. I love pretty and you use fun, bright colors, and yeah, I absolutely love it. And I have a friend, Erin. I don't know her last name. We're best friends. But she is a local Phoenix artist, and she does collages. And I'm actually going to check out she's doing like a public collage, like art session. I'm going to check it out in downtown Phoenix today. There's like,
cool.
It's a fun. I forgot there was a dog behind me.
For all the podcast listeners, a dog just rose up from behind Dana.
Oh my God, ears
just popped up. I've been
that was adorable.
Really quick. Oops, I don't know. That's not gonna work.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he likes to hide behind butts and pillows. Dino.
Nice.
Yeah, but she makes collages, and they're like really. I didn't know collage making could be so cool. So, yeah. But yeah,
that's neat.
He's gone.
Neat. Oh, he left? I didn't even see him go.
He's somewhere. He's down there.
Oh, there he is. He just went back. He just went back down.
Yeah.
How did you get into the animation?
Ooh.
My boyfriend is an animator. He his name is the Premonist. That is his birth name. No, it's not. But
is his first name?
Yeah, it is. The Prem, last name Inist. But yeah, so I've always drawn cartoons, and then my boyfriend, he's a musician, music producer, and amazing artist. He has his own cartoon with our friend Brian Ress. It's called Petey and Pile, and it's about a guy and his friend who is a pile of shit, and a literal pile of shit. And so he does it like he draws it all out in Photoshop on his computer, and then he uses Windows Media Player to edit. So he does like old school like digital animation. And I met him and I was like, damn shit, man. This guy's hot as fuck. How do I get inside that shit? I don't know. That is not what I said, but maybe. But yeah, I was just inspired by him, and then I started using. I had the Adobe like suite or whatever it is, so I started using Adobe Character Animator, which was actually really easy to use. You draw a cartoon, you set it up a certain way, and then like you rig it a certain way, and then you use your camera. What is the camera called on your computer?
Your webcam.
Your webcam. Oh man.
You can also acceptable answers are camera.
Oh man, but I needed something else to take me back to 2020. Yeah, so you use that, and the cartoon matches your face and follows your
wow.
face. Yeah, so I just like got into that, I think around 2020, and just playing around and stuff. And I haven't done it since then because I accidentally got spilled water on my laptop, but I'll get back to it.
Well, I remember you were doing like sets where you would have the Zoom facing the computer screen, and you would have sets with just Angus or whatever other character you were doing, and it would just be that person doing the set.
Oh yeah, I think I did it on one of your mics.
Probably.
Yeah,
that was super fun.
Yeah, that was really fun. That was right before that gallon of water went tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. I don't know.
Ouch.
I think I just sneezed on my computer one too many times.
It just built up.
It's like, nope.
Yep.
The guy tried to say bless you and just said nope.
Oh, man. Yep. That is really a great way to respond to people who sneeze. It's like, nope.
Just shut down.
Yeah. But you don't want them to feel bad. So maybe give them like positive affirmations, like great sneeze, or
well, it's funny, on Seinfeld they did an episode where when somebody sneezes you say you are very good looking. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm a Seinfeld buff myself. But anyway,
I'm gonna go find a room full of sneezers.
Since I mentioned Angus, talk to us about Angus.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh! I just sprayed myself. Hold on.
Be careful. You don't want to break another laptop.
Oh God. Oh man, and it's right here too. Good, thank you.
Get a tarp and put it over it.
Oh, maybe I just need to. Maybe I'll put the dog on it. He's
good
still,
idea. Dogs are very absorbent.
Oh. Yeah, he's still there. Yeah, Angus is a character I used to produce a show called The Bro Show with my friend Courtney Wallstrom, who did pass away in 2020. It's always weird saying that, but that is what happened. And so we used to, The Bro Show was an all-women show. We would all do our sets as male characters. So, and it would either be like our normal sets, or a set written for the character. So Angus was always kind of like an improvised character, just like Angus is he was originally my twin brother, but then that just got annoying, and it's like I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm Dana's twin brother. It was just weird and I hated it. So, yeah. But yeah, Angus is just a fun character I play. He's an improvised character. The character's inspired by like a lot of like objects, like props and stuff. So like I would always go on stage with like a pillowcase, and then just like random stuff from Goodwill or from the dollar store, and then improvise a set based on what I pull out of the bag.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was really fun. And so yeah, and so and also in improv I realized that most of my improv scenes are as Angus or some variation of Angus. So it's just like why expand my character horizons when I can just play the same character all the time? So that's what I do.
That's awesome. When Athena was doing the Afternoon Delight mic, you were able to just jump into these characters so easily, and it was just like you were one of the favorite people to watch.
It was such a delight.
Oh, thank you so much. And Athena, the Afternoon Delight mic, I loved that so much because that was the only mic I've seen like that anywhere, like in person or on Zoom, because you would get people who have only done stand-up or might have maybe even have only done stand-up on Zoom. Then they're doing improvised stand-up and they're just like jumping into it. And I wish there were mics like that everywhere because that is such a good skill and challenge. And it was also such a supportive room, which is something there is not a lot of.
Oh, thank you.
We should do that in real life sometime. That'd be pretty neat.
That would be so fun.
Like an in-person Afternoon Delight.
Oh my gosh. I will drive however many hours to get there, depending on the weather and the state of my tires, to do that show if you guys ever do it.
That'd be super cool. Your California trip would be made.
Yeah. Okay. Can you share what part of California you're in?
We are in Northern California, so we're near San Francisco.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I haven't been there. I haven't been to California in forever, but I really want to go out there and do comedy wherever that is. I'll find a way. And then I don't know about LA. Los Angeles seems kind of terrifying.
It's a little bit scary. I mean, it's just a little bit like hustle and bustle, a little bit busy, a little bit it's just like it's a strong current, you just got to jump in and just start paddling as soon as you hit the water.
Yeah. Oh man, but that's a lot of swimming.
Yeah, yes. That is a lot of swimming.
Yeah,
it's
definitely
the driving. I mean, I drove there maybe like 15 years ago, but is the driving in California or specifically Los Angeles as bad as everyone says? Like the traffic?
You know what? I hear it is. We haven't spent a lot of time in LA, but
okay.
People say that it's really bad.
While we were there, it was like mild traffic, but we know that you can tell that it was just like maybe a weekend and not everybody was going to work at that time.
Okay.
So it's just like a little bit lighter. The places that I don't like driving is mostly San Francisco. And that's where we usually do a lot of our gigs. And San Francisco is just like, oh man, if you want like overstimulation within like the first street you get on.
Really? Why is that?
Because all the signs are all over the place. And you don't know what all of them contradict each other.
And there's people like jumping in and out of the street,
walking diagonal, like a crosswalk is diagonal, and you're like, "Can I turn here?"
And it's hills, right? Aren't there a lot of hills?
Yeah, there is a lot of hills in some places in San Francisco. Yeah, a lot of up and down, like parking on a street that's like super decline or whatever.
You're just driving up a street, and it just feels like you're going up on a roller coaster, and you're just like, it's gonna be okay.
So like when you guys go there, like get there like extra early to park, and like
parking is the worst in San Francisco. Yes. Yeah, we do have to get there like half an hour early to park at least.
We've been lucky a few times, but sometimes we really have to circle a lot. And like I said, the more you're driving down there, the more anxious you're getting, because people who are already down there who know all the traffic stuff and everything are just like, move, get out of the way.
All the locals.
Yeah. That's too much pressure, man. Kudos to you guys with that.
So crazy.
Yeah, stay in Phoenix. No.
You guys should come. Would you guys ever come out to Phoenix, or have you ever been out here?
Never have been, but I definitely would. Especially since the pandemic, I know so many Phoenix comics.
Yeah,
I know you guys. I know the Disaster Boys. I know Liz Frizius. And that's just the top of my head,
That would be awesome. You've been out here.
I have.
You've been to Arizona, Phoenix?
I've been to Arizona.
Her aunt lives there or something.
My aunt lives there. So I've been there like a few times, but it was just at her house. And you're right. Like, because I was there during a December and it was like 73 degrees and it was so nice. And I was like, it's December. It's like,
yeah.
Oh man.
Hey,
Yeah,
Dana, I would be really sad if I didn't let you go and or if I let you go and we didn't talk about Limp Bizkit.
oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah, man. Yeah, Limp Bizkit, damn.
Hell
What
yeah.
are those guys doing, and are they still in Russia? What are they up to
I
right
don't know,
now?
but they were touring Russia like a lot, like for like years and years because America just didn't like them and they like them out there in Europe.
Yeah. Yeah, and didn't Fred Durst like live in Russia or have, I mean,
Not that I know of. I don't know. I never heard
I,
about that, but I mean, I wouldn't doubt it because there was a lot of years where he was kind of a quote unquote villain in the U.S.
yeah.
and Europe didn't care. Europe loved him still.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He definitely had villain status. And then did you guys watch uh the Woodstock documentary? I think it was
No,
on.
but I heard it was pretty good, and I also know that Limp Bizkit is blamed for the riots.
Oh yeah. So okay. I I I think they definitely had a big part. I think and then also it does not help that like there was an interview like after the show, like after Limp Bizkit set, like Kurt Loder or someone went up to Limp Bizkit to like ask like how they felt about like the riots and stuff, and Fred was like, "It's not our fault. It's not our fault," and it was just like, oh, he just seemed like a total, like he didn't give a fuck. So I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know what happened, but
I don't know what happened either. I from what I read, like in those days, back in like when it was current news, they blamed the song Cambodia. Apparently, the riots started during the song Cambodia, which isn't a crazy song, but they
oh
eventually
shit.
they eventually rewrote it, and it became Show Me What You Got" on Significant Other. It's the same
Wait,
exact
really?
music, but the lyrics are different. And there's even a lyric in "Show Me What You Got" where he says something about starting riots.
Oh, Fred. Gosh darn it, Fred Durst. You and your lyrics and your riots. What are you doing, my guy? Come on. They didn't have water there. Or no,
Yeah,
they had to buy like $16 waters here.
yeah, and
And,
they were told from because my friend saw the documentary and he was telling me about it, and they were telling them to pour their water out at the gate. If you brought water with you, you had to pour it out when you got there at the gate because they wanted you to buy their $16 waters.
Oh my
oh,
gatos.
but
Yeah,
that's
and
what,
it's like a 3 day. It's like a 3 day festival,
yeah.
And they were letting
That's,
you bring water in. That's crazy.
I mean, I don't know. The things I would do to see Limp Bizkit, I mean,
Yeah,
I guess I
me
wouldn't
too.
do anything crazy, but nothing involving water. But I would stand outside of a crowd of people and watch. I guess
So
that's
the height of everybody hates Limp Bizkit. I saw this concert. We had to spend the night outside of the venue to get tickets. It was a free concert put on by Napster called the Back to Basics
oh
Tour. Cypress Hill opened for Limp Bizkit, and Limp Bizkit was the headliner. Did you go?
no, I did not, and that sounds amazing.
Yeah. Well, during the Cypress Hill, he asked for weed, and people just kept throwing joints and weed on the stage. Like it was just like literally, like it was just like rained. It was crazy.
See,
Um,
that's the one reason to become famous. So people
right,
throw the
right.
weed at you.
And
Yeah.
but anyways, so the curtains close, and you're getting ready for the Limp Bizkit show. The curtains open back up again, and there's a huge fence on the stage, like at the front of the stage, the very edge of the stage. There's a huge fence. I don't know, it's like 10 feet tall, right? Because the stage is already elevated, and the fence is like another maybe 10 feet tall, and that I believe was for Fred's safety. So
Are
at the
you
at the
what?
top of the fence, there's a hole and like a little balcony. And so at some points during the concert, he would climb up and he would do like a song from the little balcony of the fence.
Was this like a Romeo and Juliet? Like, was he like he was sad he couldn't do theater in high school because it wasn't cool enough?
Yeah,
So,
you know what? It probably was.
so he had a security fence on the stage. That's kind of what happened during COVID. He was like doing that
Yeah,
before it was cool.
he was. Yeah, that was like 99, I think.
99, damn. And you went to a Napster show. I mean, I hope Metallica didn't find out about your activity that night. They would have been pissed.
Yeah, it's funny because that's why Napster did it, just because of the whole Metallica thing, and it was a free concert. It was fun.
Fucking Lars, man. He's
Yeah,
like, I don't fucking care, man. I don't give a fuck about. I don't know. That's my Lars impression. I just copied my boyfriend's Lars impression. It's better.
nice. Well, his Lars impression sounds fun.
Yeah, it's like, I don't give a fuck, you know. Who gives a fuck about, you know, the butt? That's Lars. Okay.
Do you have any projects or anything you're working on that's coming up?
I mean, it's all jumbled in different notebooks and brains and stuff. I work for now. Yeah, I'm on. Check out my Instagram. I'm like rebranding and figuring out new stuff. Like,
Okay, that's cool.
posting, like, so I have. Wait, okay. Here's the real answer. I don't know. Follow my Instagram at Dana Whissen, and then we'll see. I'm getting there. I'm just kind of like taking a break, trying to figure out what I want to do with stuff.
Absolutely. I mean, you've had a lot of things going on in the past. You know, like you mentioned the Bro Show, you had the Fart Talk Show, and just different things that you've done. So yeah, absolutely. It's always good to keep evolving and looking for new things to do. Hell yeah.
Yeah, thank you. And you guys, again, I thank you guys so much for just like existing. First of all, thank you for the earth for birthing you, or, you know, I don't know how life works. And just thank you for providing like a huge, awesome space for comedians and audiences to just feel comfortable and just like supported and stuff. Cause that was something, oh my God, like, so we all needed during the pandemic and beyond. And damn.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Thanks for being part of it.
Yeah. You know, Sam talked about how when we saw you at the other mics and we were like, "Ooh, we want to be her friend." But what really solidified it for us of, you know, you having a permanent place in our heart was when we had you on one of our shows and we got Zoom bombed out of nowhere.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's really like after that we're like, man, Dana is such a badass.
She is so cool. She's so cool.
A bunch of kids, or it sounded like kids, but they were singing Let It Go from Frozen, but it was about like balls or cocks or something like that.
And you kind of like you channeled Angus to get like to go on par with them. You're like, yeah, man, you gotta pay me, man.
My favorite line was you do this joke where you know the punchline is like you make the sound, right? I won't like get too much into it. And then one of the guys goes, "Will you do that to my dick?" And then you go, "Venmo $500 to Dana Whissen and we'll talk, motherfucker."
Oh, it was so cool.
And
so
they never
badass.
phoned me.
It was perfect. It was perfect. That was the only time we ever got Zoom bombed, and you were like roasting them as I was kicking them out, and so they never really got
what they wanted.
They never really got like their thing because you were roasting them and I was kicking them out, and by the time you know they knew it would hit them, they were already gone.
Yeah,
that was so fun, and I totally forgot about that until
I did
now.
too.
Oh man. I love that. That was a great memory, and I'm glad it was. You guys were quick with getting them out. Like, you're good at that.
That was the only time ever we got Zoom bombed, and I still like fear it to this day.
It's terrifying. It's terrifying because so much can go wrong.
Hell yeah!
But I felt like if we were only gonna be Zoom bombed once through our whole, you know, Zoom career, them going up right when you were up there was like the fucking coolest interaction that we had witnessed.
And the funniest part about it is they were probably waiting in the wings for a couple of comics.
Yeah.
And they decided to do it during yours, and that was the best because you just shot them down.
Oh man, they didn't see it coming.
No, they did
not.
Oh
man.
Oh, I love it. That was the best.
I have confidence that you can take down a heckler verbally anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, give it to me, baby. Yeah, we'll see. I'll figure out a roast or two. I don't know.
Hell yeah, Dana. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a lot of fun talking to you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, you guys. Thanks for again. I know I keep saying this. Thanks for making me feel comfortable. You know, it's hard socializing,
Yeah.
and it's hard socializing through Zoom. And I'm just, you guys rock. And Dino says thank you. He's still here. Bridie is in the corner. She says thank you as well.
Oh, what a cute little guy.
Hi.
Awesome. I think you plugged your social media, but go ahead and plug it again.
It's Dana Whissen. Dana Whissen. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I guess I'll start posting there soon once I get over the whole self-loathing thing that I go through every time I re-download TikTok. On YouTube and all that stuff, but don't follow me in person because I will fuck you up.
That's
Yeah,
right.
she will.
That's right.
Real quick, you mentioned that you do maybe want to get back into sketch comedy. TikTok's probably a good way for you to get your foot in the door a little bit to just get started with it.
I thank you for saying that. I've been needing a reason to get back on. I just need to like come up with like a plan before I do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You can follow me at Funky Sam Medina across the board, all social medias.
And I'm at She Shines For You, all spelled out, no numbers.
And everything else at Hypothetical Comedy.
Woo.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dana.
Thank you so much, guys. This has been amazing.